Hi guys, this is Jason. I'm back again today to talk to you about English and to answer a question, how are you? Now this is probably the most asked question that you'll ever get as a native English speaker. So anytime I meet somebody, I always ask them this question, hi, how are you? Or I'll ask a person, how was your week? Or did you have fun on your trip? Okay, there are a lot of different ways to ask that question, how are you? But one thing that I want you to understand before we do is to understand why a person asks this question before they want to know what you've been up to. Let's look at some other questions, some other ways to ask the question, how are you? One of my best friends is a Korean man, and he actually was very good at English. So when he had to do his military service, he was stationed with the U.S. Army in Korea. But he was very confused because the first day he was there, he was asked a question by all these men who he didn't understand. Now the question they asked was, how are you? Except that's not what they said. They said, how's it going? And my friend Chris, he didn't know what to answer. So how's it going? Basically means the same as, how are you? Or you can say, how's life? Or how was your week? So this is a question I ask my students every Saturday when I see them, or sometimes I ask them during my other classes as well. Here's one more for you. How's it hanging? What's up? And finally, what's new? So if I ask you what's new, I don't want you to just tell me, oh, I'm starting to do this, or I'm starting to do that. Instead, I'm asking you if life is good. And then tell me what's going on in your life. So all of these questions are similar to or almost identical to, how are you? Now, let's go ahead and look at some answers that you can give. Now, some of the positive answers. If you had a great week, if you had a wonderful week, you can say, I'm great. Or, I'm terrific. How about this? I'm fantastic. And I'm wonderful. Next, we have negative answers. If you had a bad week, if you're talking to a good friend, okay, or a family member, and you did not have a good week, then tell them why. I'm upset. Or I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm furious. I'm very upset. I'm starving. My wife didn't let me eat anything for 3 days because she wants me to lose weight. Oh, I'm starving. I'm exhausted. I am so tired. These are all negative answers. And so if you're with a close friend or if you're with somebody that you trust, they want to know genuinely, how are you? You can say, okay, tell them how you are. Tell them how you truly feel. Now, and I forgot, I'm stressed. Okay, now, if you have neutral answers means that you're either neither good nor bad, or if you don't want to share your answers with somebody. So let's say, for example, that I'm going to a job interview. So the person that's interviewing me will say, hi, Jason, how are you? Well, I'm not going to tell him, I'm very upset because I got a parking ticket and my wife yelled at me. I'm not going to tell him that. So instead, I'll say this, I'm fine. It's a very polite answer, but it's very non-committal. Non-committal means you don't tell them how you really feel. So you're just being polite. You can say, I'm okay, not bad, or so-so. All of these are, I'm either not good, I'm not bad, or please don't ask me, okay? I appreciate you being polite, but I don't want to tell you how I feel, okay? Now, because I love positive, I have just a few idioms I want to share with you. So all of these mean that you are doing wonderfully. You're fantastic. You feel terrific. So take a look at all of these idioms. I'm on top of the world. The Carpenters sang a song about that before I was born, I think. I'm on top of the world just looking. And my wife doesn't want me to sing anymore. But I'm on top of the world. I am having a wonderful day. How about this? I'm in seventh heaven. Oh my goodness. I'm on cloud 9. And I'm walking on air. All of these are idioms that you will hear when people are telling you that they just feel fantastic. They feel wonderful. Okay? So you do not need to use these idioms yourself, but an idiom is actually a very good way for a person to express themselves a little bit more advanced wise. So remember that if you hear somebody use the idiom, I'm walking on air. Okay? All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for us today. If you understood what I said, then I want to say great job. You did a tremendous job today. Have a terrific week, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Bye.